Not surprised, we're in Texas, you know, it is what it is. But I wanted to do this video. It's been a couple days coming and I just haven't had a chance to sit down and actually do it. But I wanted to talk about some of the different options that we're going to be giving to anyone this year that's going to be needing an estate sale. So if you've been thinking about how this is, you know, that you've been wanting to do an estate sale, but you're not really sure how you want to go about it, we're going to be giving you some different options for how your estate sale can work for you. So I think this past year we did a variety of different sales. We did 8 to 10. I can't remember exactly how many. They were in, all of them were in Grand Prairie. They were a variety of size of the home. The amount of items that we had to get rid of varied from small to large. Like I said, the rooms or the houses were different sizes. And so we were able to really work and play with how much do we need to charge to help take care of the time that it does take to do an estate sale, while also trying to get as much of return on the sale of the items for our clients. One of the biggest catalysts for me to start providing some different alternatives and some different changes was because there was a couple checks that I had to write this year that where the client got less than what the company did. And it's because we had to do minimums to make sure that the people that were coming in to do the work were actually getting paid. It does take a long time to do an estate sale, and it takes a lot of energy and know-how. They don't all take the same amount of time, but obviously that's going to affect how much money that a sale pulls in. There are going to be some that require 3 people. There's going to be some that maybe you can only do it with 1 or 2. And then the very, very big ones, you might have more. So every sale is going to be different. And it's going to make sure that the people that are working definitely get paid for the job that they do. There has to be some type of minimum so that we can be assured that it's worth our time. And but that's hard when we can't guarantee the outcome of the sales themselves in terms of financially. There's a lot of different factors that go into how much money an estate sale is going to make. And so the only thing that I can guarantee is that you're going to receive from us dedicated workers that know what they're doing. We are going to price every single thing that's going to be in a house. We're going to organize it. We're going to provide all the items that you're going to need to make sure that people can see everything that's in the house. Some of these houses require 20 tables or more to be able to put everything on them. So we're going to provide all that. And we're also going to provide the advertising, which is part of the biggest thing that most people don't consider when it comes to outcomes of estate sales. So we can do all those things and we can have control over all that, but what we can't always have control over is the financial outcome. And so one of the things that if you use us as an estate sale provider, one of the very first questions that I'm going to ask you is, what is your most important priority with this sale? Is it to make money off of the sale of your mom or dad or your items? Or is it to get rid of the stuff that's in your house and you don't want to have to do the work for yourself? That's going to make a huge difference. If your goal is to make as much money off the sale of your house or off the sale of the stuff in your house as possible, and you don't have that much stuff, then at that point we need to discuss whether or not hiring an estate sale company is going to be worth it for you. But one thing that I do want to offer to people, and that's going to be new for this year, is if you need to hire somebody on an hourly basis to help your family organize and take care of the items, or to give you pointers, or to help you do the work, but you're going to actually do the work yourself at the end of the day, we are going to provide that for you. One of the things that I got to do last year was be a consultant. So basically the court told this family that they were going to have to hire a professional to help them because they needed to make as much money for the estate as possible as part of the terms of the will, and they just weren't doing it for themselves. So the judge said, we're going to need you to hire an estate sale provider. They hired me on a consultant only basis, and then they paid me an hourly rate to be able to go in and advise them on how to organize and then how to price. And so they did the work. I had the know-how. That's not going to work for everyone. So if you want to actually hire someone to actually help you do the work, that's going to be an option as well. So another thing that we're going to start doing is really determining when we go into a house, we've done enough now to where we can say, we don't think that this house is going to have more than $8,000 to $10,000 worth of sales, or we think it's going to be a very large sale that's going to require a lot of time and a lot of manpower. So maybe you won't need as many minimum workers, and you can, the minimum doesn't need to be as high for some of the smaller homes that we would provide services for, and that would help save money for the client as well. Another thing that I am going to be really pushing this year is online sales. I did an online sale as an experiment for a client, and I charged them 40%, and I said I didn't do a minimum. It was just me, because if it failed, I didn't want anybody to feel like they were gypping themselves out of their own time. I don't mind wasting my own time if it's for an experiment. Because when I went in, I saw that the house was very heavy on furniture and not very heavy on the tchotchkes, the little things that people love to buy, like picture frames and decor and stuff. It was a bachelor pad, really nice furniture, really nice clothes, and really nice items in the kitchen, but there just wasn't that much of it. And I knew that just by walking in, I said, people are going to walk in here and walk out, because unless they're looking for some of this stuff specifically, this is not going to be a good contender for a regular sale. And I knew that it wasn't going to be financially beneficial enough for them to hire a company to do it for them. So I said, let's try an online sale. And I told her, I said, this is an experiment. I have done a couple things like this in the past, but we're going to use a different marketplace option where I go in, I photograph every single thing, and we put it onto a website where people can buy it directly. This actually took less time for me. I was done with, because I didn't have to organize and price, like nothing needed to have, it just took less time the way that we set it up. And it went really, really well. And so I'm going to provide that option for people in the future as well. And you don't have to have a physical sale. All you have is like one particular time, or maybe 2-hour periods of time where people come in, pick up the items, and then you don't have to have as much manpower for 3 or 4 days to do an actual sale, which is really, really helpful. And the other thing that I did do was created a course for families who wanted to do the estate sale for themselves. It's $100, and you can watch. We have an estate sale instructor course for if you wanted to start an estate sale business. What I did was I took all the organizational videos and what you're going to need for an estate sale, and how you organize, how you price, all those logistics I took and I put into a course just for people that wanted to do their own sales, so that you can have that resource. It's a much better resource than anything you're going to find on the internet, because if I searched for how to do your own estate sales, and you're not going to find very much. It's just going to be lists of, like, organize your stuff and do this and do that. I go into a lot of the exact techniques that we use as estate sale providers. But again, there's so many different factors that go into people either doing an estate sale for themselves or hiring a company out to do it. There's a lot of, it does take time. One of the things that hiring a company does do is we can go in and know exactly where to start and exactly what needs to be tackled first. And because we've had experience doing that. And so it takes us less time than it would take a regular person to get through some of those items. But if you're a person that's very good at organizing and you think that you'd rather maximize your take home by doing it yourself, then there is a course that teaches you how to do that. Though I will say hiring a company is going to be your best bet. The problem is when you have factors beyond our control, like there's inclement weather, like would be like if we were to have an estate sale this weekend that was supposed to have started today. This weather came out of nowhere, and if we had been advertising for today, and then now this and we got sleet and we had to delay it for another week or two, who knows how much that could affect the outcome of a sale. We've had issues in this past year with air conditioners going out in the middle of the summer. So when people walk in and it's burning up hot, they walk right back out and they don't buy anything. The factor of a neighborhood is going to be a huge factor in how well something's going to do. If your house is right next to an industrial, zone, and you're like, which we have several of those in Grand Prairie, it's hard to get to, or it's not in a great area. It doesn't matter how nice of the stuff that's in the house, it's going to affect the outcome. So what I wanted to make sure of was to give clients a bunch of different options for how we could provide them the services they need, because it is a very needed service, and it's a lot of pressure and it takes a lot out of people. To do estate sales. So if you are looking for a company to help you with that, then I would gladly talk to you more, and so that we can discuss what option is going to be the best for you. Is this going to be something that is going to be beneficial for both the company and for yourself? And what are the different ways that we could provide you with a service so that we could get this stuff out of your house and you can move on with the next part of your life? So I will put a link below to our website. You can see other testimonials from the people that we've used in the past. And I'll also put a link to that training course if you're interested in taking that and seeing if that would be something that you want to take on yourself. So again, for my Jennarocity Estate Sales,